You know what? I am here on a Thursday. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just hit that wall. I went to move something here in the office. You might notice the back key light is off right now. I went to move something in the office. My main, whatever they call that light, the one that highlights me here, that has fallen and broken. I need to shake the day up a little bit. So what I've decided to do is this. I've decided this is really gonna bother me. The lighting is just terrible. It's like, oh, but not so much anywhere else. Oh well, you're gonna have to deal with seeing me in all my pale glory with 4 super bright lights just straight at me with no filter at all. That is what you're gonna have to deal with. But what I have to deal with is more crazy logos. So let's check them out. So I went ahead, I scoured the internet, I found 6 logos that I can't believe existed in this world, pulled them together, and you remember, the rules go like this. First, the company had to exist at some point. It can't just be a fictitious logo made up because somebody wanted to make an internet funny. The second thing, we have a no holds barred, laugh, make fun of conversation. I fully expect you to comment below with anything you thought was crazy. But in the end, what I really want us to get out of this is just a second to break through that afternoon funk that we so easily get into, and do so in a way that just makes us laugh. So let's get right into it with the first logo. We're gonna keep it clean right now. We're gonna drive into this thing with a nice clean start. And I chose this as our first logo. The Dublin Staff Relay, let me slide over. The Dublin Staff Relay is a 100% true organization that happens in Dublin, Ireland, obviously. It is still ongoing now. You can find their Facebook page, you can find an online presence for it. And the whole thing was to get people away from going and having events at pubs and drinking and eating and move more in the direction of something that would promote more health and wellness. This logo, however, just seems to give us a lesson, not so much in health and wellness, not so much in positive work environment. It just really makes us aware of the sexism that exists in our society. I mean, take a look at this. They wanted so bad for men and women to feel involved in this that they had a woman's hand reaching out, grabbing the baton, which you could tell is a woman's hand because she has fingernails, and then a man's hand reaching up to grab the baton from her, which we could tell is a man's hand, not because it doesn't have nails or because maybe it's a little hairier. No, because they put a shirt and tie on the wrist. I know this is a very tame logo. I mean, Kev, really, we're making fun. Look at how ridiculous this thing is. I mean, take a second to appreciate this. Plus, they were trying to be inclusive, make sure that men and women. Well, where is the different colored skin? Where is the potential? Maybe they should have put the tie should have been a rainbow tie or something. Are you only including men and women, or are you including men and women of all? When you're making a logo, please people realize one thing. If you're trying to be inclusive, you also run the risk of being exclusive. So if your focus is to make sure men and women feel invited, and you have 2 white hands reaching out, and one is a man because it has a shirt and tie, and the other one's a woman because she has fingernails, you're excluding everybody else because you made it a point to make men and women feel welcome, but you didn't make it a point to make everybody else feel welcome. They have since changed their logo. The logo has in fact changed, and it is now 2 blue hands reaching for a baton. The 2 blue hands have no significance, men or women. They're just blue, so I guess they're really only going after the Smurfs. So this next one, I'm looking on my cell phone, you're looking on the screen. Doughboys, pizza, salad, and panini. I found this on a trademark website. Somebody applied to trademark this logo for their business. We all see it. It's a little bit phallus-like. Let's just call it for what it is. It looks. I'm not gonna be the one to say it. And in fact, if you don't see it, then I'm proud of you for not seeing what everybody else on here is seeing right now. But there's so much that's wrong with this as a whole. This logo. I mean, first off, the D and B together looks like a you know what. But what's the point of the little thing at the top, the little insignia up there? There's nothing about that says pizza, salad, or panini to me. The only thing it says to me is something even more disgusting. I mean, look, as logos go these days, you want to make sure it's contemporary. You want to make sure it resonates with people. You want to make sure that it somehow conveys what you do as a business. So is it contemporary? Sure, it's contemporary. Check. Does it convey what you do as a business? The words do, so check. But does it offend about 100% of the people that look at it? That's a 100% yes. Let's divert away from this logo and check out this next one. What does this read to you? That's my question. I know what I see. I know what I see, but I want to know what you see, because here's 100% what I see. I see rape nuts. Like, these people are super enthusiastic about rape. They like to get together, have wine, and rape. They're very excited about rape. I was reading an article online that said a lot of people read it as rape guts, but I don't see that at all. I just see the purple and the green coming together from the logo into one letter being rape nuts. And obviously you take the bigger letter with the bigger, that's all I see. I see rape nuts with a thing of grapes, which is super creepy. And if that logo wasn't awkward enough, I bring you to the Bureau of Health Promotion. This is based in Taiwan. I looked this up because I couldn't believe that this logo truly existed. I mean, take a second and appreciate the awkwardness of this particular logo. This is a threesome happening in this logo. In fact, this is a threesome, and it looks like two of the people in this threesome are not intended to mesh. Like, if you're just looking at what's going on in this picture here, you've got the two people on the right. The one guy, you know, but the other guy looks like he's doing like a woo woo, you know, like back up. That's what I see in this. And then you got this third person who's just sitting back. They're the unsung hero of this logo. They're standing back and they're just watching. There's no motion. It doesn't appear to me that they're trying to do anything. It looks like they're just sitting down and relaxing and watching this potential situation unfold. And look, we've got two more here. Two more logos to look at, to laugh at, to cry with each other about. This next one, not only is this a business, not only does this business still exist, but the business never even changed their name. You can go online and search for them and find them. I give you, ladies and gentlemen, Pedo Planet. Yes, if you're a pedophile looking for a place to go and get your dentistry done, consider Pedo Planet. That is literally what we're looking at here. It is a children's dental center, but you called it Pedophile Planet, Pedo Planet, and you didn't even change the name, and you're still in business. I'm not taking my children to a place called Pedo Planet. No way. No way. You made a mistake. You leaned into it. It's a bad choice. Get rid of your name, Pedo Planet. And that's gonna bring us to our last logo of the day. I know my other ones have been a lot longer with a lot more logos. When you see this next logo, you're gonna understand why this is the end of the line. There is in no way, shape, or form a reason why this logo should exist on this planet. However, the marketplace and cafe, coffee, wine, beer, and convenience, salad, sandwiches, and catering. First off, you do everything. Like, just call yourself a restaurant at this point. Restaurant and catering. Like, how many things are you gonna list in your little circle there? But the marketplace and cafe. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you see when you look at this logo? I'm gonna tell you what they wanted you to see, but you and I both know what this logo right here puts out there. We all see it. We all can't look away. It's probably got millions of pictures. This place opened in 2009. If I remember right, in Virginia. And this logo is supposed to be of a chef looking out of the window at patrons passing by. I could zoom all the way in. If you zoom in with your camera, do you see a chef looking at, I mean, I see the chef hat, I see one eye like this, which only makes it creepier, but what is with like you see the little design? I don't care what you say. You can say, I read an article that said that they claim it is not supposed to be a penis. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a penis put in a public place, because no chef, unless that chef is Beaker from the Muppet Babies, no chef's head is that narrow, goes up to two perfect circles at the top. And then what's the little thing? I literally can't. People, from these videos, there's a lesson to always be learned. And that is, have people outside of your potential company, outside of the company that designed the logo for you, have people look at your logos, please, and tell them to tell you what needs to be corrected. I mean, we just looked at a bunch that have to do with rape, penises, sexism, and that's just from company logos and things that were put out. Please have people look at your logos, critique them, and tell you what they think before you put it out in the public place. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you laughed with me. I hope you realized that there are as many mistakes as you've made in business, there are people who have made countless more mistakes. Hang in there, guys. Small business owners, be small, think big. Don't forget about the t-shirts. If you want one, there's a link in the description below. If you want to reach out to me, you want to help putting together a logo, you want me to just critique your logo, or if you have found some absolutely ridiculous logos, in the description is my info@email box. And lastly, I just want to ask that if you've watched this video, you throw me a like, hit me with a subscribe, and otherwise, I wish you all the best day. Small business owners, be small, think big. Have a great one. Take care.